Coming up on WVUA 23 News at 6, will concerns over the Delta variant of the COVID-19 virus prompt folks to get vaccinated? How serious is the new strain? And many people were unable to continue physical therapy during the pandemic. Now that facilities are open again, what you need to know to get back to the therapy you need.
Showers and thunderstorms across portions of central Alabama and east Alabama. Your forecast next at 6.
This is WVUA 23 News at 6.
We are glad you're with us tonight. I'm Chelsea Barton. Topping the news tonight, a Tuscaloosa woman has been arrested for attempted murder. 20-year-old Diamond Noland was charged with attempted murder Tuesday after she allegedly stabbed a family member several times last Friday. Noland is being held in the Tuscaloosa County Jail. Her bond is set at $30,000. The victim was taken to an area hospital after the incident and is expected to make a full recovery. National health experts are warning of a COVID-19 surge due to the highly contagious Delta variant, especially in places with low vaccination rates. Alabama currently ranks last with less than 35% of the population vaccinated. So how prevalent is the Delta variant in our state? UAB gave an update on just this topic today. WVUA 23's Andrea Matei reports.
Since December, the UAB Department of Pathology's Fungal Reference Lab has been sequencing positive COVID-19 tests to determine which variants are in Alabama and which are most prevalent. Derek Moats is the lab manager and shared his recent findings in a press conference on Tuesday.
I haven't been too concerned about what I have been seeing until this past week and a half to 2 weeks. Over this time period, our testing has shown a concerning increase in the Delta variant. In fact, 34 of the last 48 samples that we have sequenced, or 70.8%, were the Delta variant.
Moats says they test random samples from all across Alabama. He says they saw the first Delta case in late April, but have seen a rapid increase in cases since late June. Moats explains the Delta variant has a higher viral load, meaning it produces a larger amount of virus in an impacted individual.
Each person who is infected with the Delta variant, they have high viral loads, which means that they're able to easily infect people that are close to them in less than a minute. Whereas with other strains of the coronavirus that we've been dealing with, you could be around them for 10 to 15 minutes in a room before you actually would contract the virus and become actively infected.
The highly contagious virus, combined with a low vaccination rate, can lead to spikes in cases and hospitalizations, and the chance for another variant to form.
The unvaccinated people, as they become ill and are spreading more virus, they're going to come in contact with vaccinated people, exposing vaccinated people to the virus. The Delta variant does have some mechanisms to kind of help it get around antibodies that have been produced against the virus. So there is a little bit of susceptibility. It is not 100% effective. The more opportunity that the virus gets to get into an individual who's vaccinated, it gives them the opportunity to learn how to get around our immune system so that it can actually defeat the vaccination, which is what we do not want.
Moats says if you're on the fence about getting the vaccination, this is the time to get it to protect from potentially serious health complications brought on by the virus. He encourages anyone with specific concerns to talk to your physician. Andrea Matei, WVUA 23 News.
Thanks, Andrea. The University Medical Center hosted its free vaccine clinic earlier today at Grace Presbyterian Church. The UMC used its mobile outreach unit and team of nurses and resident physicians to provide a free dose of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine to those in the community who wanted to take it. Dr. Richard Friend says Alabamians can have faith in the effectiveness of the vaccine.
Unfortunately, there's been a lot of misinformation over the past year about the virus and about the vaccine and the development of the vaccine. But we know this is one of the safest and most effective vaccines in the history of vaccines. The technology behind it has actually been around a long time. But to produce it on this scale has been amazing and has really helped begin to lift us out of the pandemic.
Also at Grace Presbyterian Church earlier today, members of the community were given a chance to pick up some free groceries. Each second Tuesday of the month, the Loaves and Fishes Food Pantry of Grace Presbyterian Church provides a food giveaway for those in need of assistance. A part of the church for around 20 years, this ministry partners with the West Alabama Food Bank to service around 300 families each month. Many of you may just be getting back to exercise and physical therapy. COVID had a major impact on in-person therapy. We visited Physical Therapy and Balance Center today in Northport. Clients come here for a variety of reasons. For some, a part of their recovery after surgery is regular physical therapy. Some seniors receive therapy to maintain balance for movement and an improved quality of life. Jacqueline Hubbard is a doctor of physical therapy, and she told us today that physical therapy is appropriate for people of all ages.
So we deal with people of all different ages. Every single person that comes through our doors, regardless of what age they are, we are working on posture, we are working on gait. Those are the few things that we do all day, every day. So why not make sure we're doing it correctly so we can protect our body and keep it from hurting and getting that discomfort as we're moving throughout our day. So of all ages, even into kind of 70s, 80s, we have 90-year-olds that come in here that we're trying to move, trying to maintain that quality of life, maintain as much independence safely that we can for them as well.
Of course, it is best to consult with your physician before you begin any workout or physical therapy regimen. Let's now take a look at the latest numbers for our state in COVID-19. According to the Alabama Department of Public Health, 1.5 million people have now been fully vaccinated. In total, ADPH is reporting 426,976 confirmed COVID cases statewide. 9,094 Alabamians have died due to this virus. Let's go on over now to Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott, who is going to tell us why it's sunny one second here in Alabama, Richard, and then you look out your window the next and it's raining.
Oh, Chelsea, it's that time of the year across Alabama. Summer in Alabama. Quite a number of storms again today across the state. A lot of moisture across the area, fueling showers and thunderstorms. Now, for much of West Alabama, the rain has come to an end for now, especially in the Tuscaloosa, Northport area. Still raining in south central Marengo County, just south of Ogden and Calvary there. Also, Thomaston, some rain on the south side of town near Highway 25. Also more rain happening in Perry County. Marion getting some rain. Chelsea, your parents about to get some rain at their house in Perry County. Also more rain in Talladega County. Rain falling quite heavily there. We'll talk more about your local forecast and your 7-day coming up in just a few minutes. Chelsea.
All right, thanks, Richard. A reminder that the City Council District 7 special election is just in 2 weeks. The candidates that qualified are Cassius Lanier and Sonia McKinstry. Lanier beat out incumbent McKinstry in March, but a judge disqualified the results of that race due to his qualifications at the time. The election is July 27th, with the polling place set at East McFarland Baptist Church. You can also vote absentee, of course. Those ballots are due back on July 26th. You can find all election information online at elections.tuscaloosa.com. If you're in Tuscaloosa, grab your friends and grab your neighbors for some bonding time next week. The Tuscaloosa community event will take place next Wednesday. It's July 21st. Employment and education opportunities along with health and growth sessions will be offered to bring the community closer together. There will also be free lunch and refreshments provided there. It will be held at the McDonald Hughes Center from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. and it's free to the public. A new soccer league is making its way to Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa County Park and Recreation Authority and Tuscaloosa United Soccer Club announced a new league called West End Soccer Strong. WESS is a new co-ed soccer league teaching soccer fundamentals and team play to children ages 4 to 10 at the McDonald Hughes Community Center sports fields. The league will meet every Tuesday and Thursday beginning on September 7th through November 2nd from 6 to 7 in the evening. The registration deadline for the league ends on August 27th and is $25 per participant. Life in Tuscaloosa is about to get a whole lot sweeter. A mobile beignet company has announced plans to expand here to the Druid City. Mobay Beignet Company quickly established itself as a local favorite by offering fresh beignets with a side of sweet syrup in flavors like buttercream and cinnamon. The location of the new store has not been announced. Up next, it's a small island with some big problems tonight. After decades of communist rule, Cubans are marching in the streets. What can the U.S. do to help? And to California, where the fire season is off to an early start and with vengeance. An ongoing drought only making matters worse. Those stories and more as WVUA 23 News at 5 continues after the break.